What's up, YouTube? Let me open up the stream, see if it's working. Looks like it is running. Alright, so what I want to talk about right now, I'm just going to go to the tower and handle a couple things. I would do it on this keyboard, but it's clicky and it's a little bit noisy. I mean, I'll do it, I guess. Um, what's up, YouTube? It's Boonta 1987. I was supposed to do a giveaway, or I meant to do a giveaway yesterday. Or, yesterday? What day is it today? Oh, today is... Let's find out. Today's Tuesday, so I meant to do it 2 days ago on Sunday. And I was gonna do a Lightfall giveaway because I felt bad that my regular teammate that I usually jump in a Crucible and stuff with ended up winning it last time. And although I only know him from Destiny and I've only known him a few months, I'm sure it was a little bit annoying to the other people who were like in stream and stuff watching the stream and see that my buddy ends up jumping into the stream and he ends up taking it. So I thought, you know what, I don't want to be that guy, so I'd like to do another giveaway, you know? And I meant to do it yesterday, or Sunday rather, but some stuff came up over the weekend and I had to go out of town for the whole weekend. I didn't have a computer with me. I mean, I could have taken my laptop, but I was really busy the whole time, so there's not much I could have done. But I'd like to do it now. Of course, there's like nobody watching right now, but I'd like to clarify at least what's going on right now. So I am still going to do it, and I need a little more real estate here. Should be a little better. There we go. I'd like to still do the giveaway. I would like to even do it this week. The thing is, I am really busy this week and next week, so I gotta find the right time to do it this week, I suppose. The reason I'm here with this fool is, I guess I might as well take this forgiveness. But I've got a bunch of anagrams, and I'm gonna grab some inquisitors because I don't really care for the other ones. The bow's pretty decent, but I have already gotten an okay one. I have a bunch of Aishas and braces. Future regrets kind of unless you're relying on linears. I don't really like sidearms. I don't really care for them basically at all. So whatever roll I just got, it's fine. That's enough for me. And I know they're kind of broken right now and stuff, but still. And then like this, why would I choose this found verdict? Even though it has opening shot, that's fine. Why would I choose this over the Inquisitor? Like, look at the Inquisitor that I have. And it's not even awesome. It's under Overwitch School, especially with dealing with Overshield Titans. And 98 range. And 71 handling. 62 reload speed, which kind of doesn't matter to me, but especially if you have one with slide shot, for example. I don't know if you can get that weapon with slide shot, but I mean like a shotgun has slide shot. But in any case, yeah, I still plan to do it. I still want to do it. I'm not sure what day of the week, what day of this week would work for people. That way I can get people included. And people wanted to see how I did it. Or someone was asking, I think it was Kraken, was asking exactly how it was that I did it. So I'm actually going to show right now. I'm not using MATLAB though. I did exactly the same thing in MATLAB. But in this case, I don't have MATLAB installed on this PC. I have it installed on my laptop, which I take to school, and on my desktop, which I use for school stuff. And of course gaming and stuff, but that's beside the point. So what I'm going to do is instead, I'm going to open a window capture. It says add a group, add a source. So I'm going to add a window. So not display capture, screen capture. I guess it would be a window capture for spider. Which window? Hey, where the heck's this window? Why is it not here? Hey, it's not listed here. Whack. I'm just gonna do display capture then if that's the case. So I'm gonna delete this, remove this source. So I'm gonna show how I did it, and I'm gonna give just an example basically. This is the way that you do it in MATLAB. The syntax is slightly different. Not that it matters though. So let me clear this. And let's say I want to make an array or like a list of subscribers, right? So I could say subs is equal to, and then I'm going to make an array, but this entire array is going to consist of strings. And so I have to use parentheses for everything, or double quotes, as your professor might call it. So I'm going to put, for example, Shax, Zavala, and Ikora, and who else should I put in here? I'll put Cade. I know it's Cade 6, but whatever. Now I've got a list of 4. Let me increase this list a little bit by including Zerg. And let's put another one. Who's that? The lady in charge of the clan stuff or whatever. Soraya Hawthorne, I think. I'm gonna put, instead of her, I'm gonna put Ada. Okay, so now I've got a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I could print this, for example, print subs. And it'll give me the list back, right? Another nifty thing is I can say I want a particular index of subs. For example, subs, and actually in Python it's brackets, not parentheses. And so let's say if I put in 1, that's not the first one because the list goes 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. So Shax would be 0, Zavala would be 1, Ikora would be 3 or 2, Kate would be 3, 0 would be 4, and Ada would be 5. I have a list of 6, which is the numbers 0 through 5. And so now what's going to happen is I'm going to use random, so import random, because I'm going to be using a random function. And so I'm going to put random dot, the type of random that I want is an integer, so it'll be randint. And then I'm going to select a range. So on the low end, I'm going to put index 0 is the lowest that I want it to be able to choose, comma, and then the highest value, because I've got 6 here, that would be the index 5. So this is going to return a number. Well, it just gave me the value. I was actually, how do I suppress this? Because I don't want to know beforehand. Random dot randint. Well, let's say b is equal to, and then it should suppress. Because as you see here, when I said subs is equal to something, it already assigns it, but it doesn't give it to me. So let's say b is equal to random dot randint, and then 0 to 5, 0, comma 5. It didn't give it to me, so that's kind of what I want actually. I don't think I can delete this, but that's fine. So now that I've got this, I want to output or call to whatever value it grabbed. I don't know what b took. B took some number. In MATLAB, the way that you suppress things is you just put a semicolon at the end of it. So if I put b equals this, it would give me the number. It would say equals something, 0 or 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. But if I wanted to suppress it, I would write b is equal to random.randint. And in MATLAB, it's not that. It's randi. So I would put b is equal to randi and then the range. And then at the end of it, I would have written parentheses. So in MATLAB, it would look like this. B is equal to randi, and the index in MATLAB actually starts at 1, which is really weird for most programming languages, but it would look like that. B is equal to rand I from 1 through 6, semicolon. That way it doesn't tell me what it is. In this case, of course, I'm doing in Spider, which is Python, so the syntax is a little bit different. But now because I've said B is equal to something, it doesn't give me the value because I'm already supposedly assigning it, right? Like up here, I said what subs is, so it doesn't need to tell me afterward. Even though this one, I technically told it what to compute in order to find its value, but I didn't write what the value is. So it's going to return a value between 0 and 5, integers only. And so now what I can do is, it has now given me a random number, and I can go grab that index like I did up here, like when I said subs 1, that gave me the index 1, which was Zavala. So what I can do is subs of B. And now it gave me the answer, Ada. In this case, Ada won the Lightfall DLC. Congratulations, Ada. So that's exactly how I do it. It's exactly how I'm going to be doing it. But now that I have installed Spider on this thing, I can do it in real time for everyone to see. And another thing I can do is I can stretch this out. And I wonder if I can zoom in on this thing. So view. I mean, I think this is large enough, right? You can. Oh man, I messed this up. Oh my goodness! This whole time I still had it on Destiny. What I wanted was display capture. There. Now we can see what it's gonna look like for everybody. It looks a little bit small, but it's big enough that I could see it on my iPhone 13 mini, which means you should be able to see it on basically everything. But I wonder if I can still make this a little bit bigger. I thought it would have been under view. I guess under panes maybe. Consoles, help, plots, files, project. In my terminal maybe. Well, this is just to activate these specific things, so like my terminal is available because that's checked. But maybe under preferences or settings. Let me just Google it. General appearance, screen resolution. Tools, preferences, general appearance, fonts. Tools, preferences, general appearance, fonts. So under fonts, I can now increase this to a size of 1, 2. Ooh, what happened? It was at 10 before, is that right? Let's apply that and see what that looks like. Let's apply that. Okay, now it's bigger. I think 13 is a little excessive, but maybe it looks better. It would look better on the phone. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Kraken? I wanted to do it right now, but there's almost nobody on, and I wanted to do it again for the viewers, and so I'm not really doing a stream right now. But what is a good day for you? What's a good day for you for me to do it so that you can be on? And I'm gonna do it at night, like 10 p.m., 11 p.m., midnight, something like that, Pacific time. So what's a good time for you? Or rather, what's a good day for that for you? And I have to do it either tonight, tomorrow, or Thursday. I mean, I could, of course, push it out the next week, but then that is making me more of a liar because I said I was going to do it last week and I wasn't able to. Oh, and I was going to do an example. Remember, you asked me how I ran the like random code or whatever. So let me clear this, and I'll go through it again. Okay, so I've cleared. So let me go back in, and now I've got display open. So here's Spider. I was using MATLAB last time, but it's the exact same idea. The syntax is just a little bit different, but otherwise it's the same. And you can see my metrics up here, which is kind of silly. 2 hours ahead of me being central, so I don't know. I guess 10 p.m. would be better for you then. If I do 10 p.m., that would be midnight your time. I mean, you're in either way. School all week. Yeah, like I said, you're in all week. I mean, you're in either way. So the way that I was gonna do it is like this. If you want to see the example, like I said, I did it in MATLAB, so the syntax is slightly different, but it doesn't matter. It works exactly the same way. Um, is I make an array and I can say like subs is equal to, and I'm gonna make essentially an array with a list, and I could put like I can put Kraken, Reforged, who else? Squishy, oh, whoops, Squishy, who else? King, who else? That's fine. I'll put actually, I can grab it from here, SKT Tyler 1 or Devin. I'll put Devin and then comma, and then I'll make the last one Tyler 1. Well, SKT. So now that I've made an array, right, if I wanted to get a particular value from this array so that I can say like, this is the winner, right? If I were choosing one, then I would say like subs of a particular value. For example, if I wanted squishy, that would be the index 2 because the order is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I've got 6 here. 1, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I've got a total of 6, which means it goes from 0 to 5. And so Squishy would have been the winner if I chose that because he would be the 0, first, second. But the way that I do it, of course, is I'm going to randomize this. So in Python, you have to import random. And now that random is imported, now I can say b, some random variable, is equal to random dot rand int, I think. So this is going to return a random integer between two values that I set. So like the min and max value that it could be. So in this case, the lowest value being Kraken, which is u, would be 0. And then the highest value being SKT is going to be 5 because it's 6th index. And it's not going to tell me what this answer is. Look, it doesn't tell me. Well, when you stream, if I can be on, I will. But I don't know if I would be able to at any time. Yeah, don't worry about it. Like I said, you're in either way. The list will probably be pretty small because, again, I want to do it just like you recommended last time, to do it to the people who are actively viewing at the time. And then I think when I get to 250 or I get to, or when Lightfall releases, I'll do another one, which will be every single subscriber on the list. But like people who have been in previous streams and stuff who have come in and said what's up and watched the videos, they're included anyway. So I got to grab that list. Whether they're watching that day or not. Just this weekend on your early stream, I will most of it. Yeah. No worries. What's up, Marcel? So Pirate Kraken had asked me last time how I'm doing the random drawing, and so I'm doing the example right now. So if I put subs is equal to this array, so a list of names, what I would do instead of choosing someone with a number is I assign a variable equal to some random integer between the 0th index and the nth index. I could have, of course, also put here length of subs as this end variable, but if when it's a small list, I can just put the number. So now I know, I don't know what b is, but b has already been assigned. It's going to be a number, an integer between 0 and 5. So now what I can do is I can say winner is equal to subs of that particular index b. Okay, and when I push enter here, what it's going to do is whatever b came out to be, it's going to plug it in and take that value or that index from the array subs, and that would be the winner. And so I could say print winner. Devin. So this is just an example. Sorry to Devin if Devin watches this later and is like, oh man, I won. No, sorry. Sorry, this isn't the real one. But just to show exactly how I'm doing this. And I just installed Spider on my lady's computer so that I could program it so that I can show this example, because MATLAB is on my computers and not my lady's computer, so which is where I stream from. And if I win, by the way, I will hold off on it until after Christmas, since I'm going to ask for it. And if I get it this week, I will hold off till Christmas. And if I do it again, for it, give it to a different person. How to take part? Subscribe and then watch during the stream. I'm gonna stream either tonight at 10, tonight, tomorrow, or the next day at 10 p.m. Pacific time for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours. I'll stream. And during that one, I will title it Lightfall giveaway during this stream. Hey, thanks for the sub, Marcel. All right, see you, Kraken. Yeah, so Kraken had just asked me when I was doing it last time. Be on later this week. All right, cool. Yeah, whether you win it or not, you know, I'll post a video of the winner, because you're gonna be in the drawing. So if the person isn't on at the time, then you know I'll have to make a video and a community post to let them know, which is what I did last time, by the way, Marcel. And the guy who won it last time ended up not claiming it. Like I don't know what happened. I gave him over a week, and then during the stream, I even said, I'm going to give it away to somebody, but if that guy messages me by tonight, then I'll give it to him too. But yeah, he never did. Even now, like I left it up, and he still hasn't said anything. So, but I'm going to stream either tonight, tomorrow, or the next day at 10 p.m. Pacific time. It's currently 7 p.m. right now, so 3 hours from now, I'll try to stream. And then the next day and the following day at the exact same time. And the subscribers who are on watching the stream, I'll add them to this list. And I don't know, actually I'm gonna have to figure out how to concatenate this, because let's say I want to add a value to this. So for example, subs, end, I guess, would it be end plus 1? And then I could say is equal to a new name, Marcel, for example. I'm going to do it all lowercase. That does not work. So I'm going to have to figure out how to, because I know how to do this in MATLAB. I'm going to have to figure out how to concatenate this. Subs n plus 1. You know what I can say maybe is subs is equal to the array subs and then comma Marcel. Of course I'm making it complicated. So let's see what subs is now. Print subs. Yeah, so see, I was able to add you in there. But you know what this does now is it's made it a cell instead. That's a bummer. I was hoping that it could just throw it in there as opposed to making it a cell where the first one is now the array. Ugh. So I am going to have to figure out how to do it. Either way, I'll be doing it tonight, and I'll just Google it real quick to see like an example of how to concatenate the array. But yeah, everybody that comes in that's subscribed, that watches and says what's up, just kind of hangs out for a little bit, will get added to the list, and I'll be doing it in real time as I'm playing. And then when I'm going to call it, you know, midnight or 1 a.m. or whatever. Frankenstein. Yeah, then I'll do this exact thing. I'll have the array already compiled with all of the names that I'm going to include in the drawing, and then I'm going to assign to a random variable a random integer between the lowest value and the highest value of the array, or lowest index to highest index, and then I will call to that particular index, and assign that the winner, and then I'll print whomever that happens to be. So whether that's you or not, whoever it happens to be, um, I'll make a video about it so that it's known that somebody won it, and the person who won it can then message me and claim it. Anyway, Brinkenstein, what are you doing? I'm gonna go back to this. I'm gonna claim some shotguns real quick, since I've got a bunch of trials engrams apparently. How many engrams do I have at the moment? Oops, inventory. Oh, I've got room for 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm going to claim shotguns. Actually, do I even have room on my character right now? I don't, but they'll go to the postmaster, which I think does have room.
Take this with care and see it through.
I can't believe these cost 100 legendary shards, though.
I would like to hear
That's expensive, isn't it?
Shine bright.
Is that anybody else's opinion that that's expensive? I think I don't have it in performance mode, which is why it's running garbage right now. Let's see. That's right. Performance mode. It says... Alright, now it's running a little better. What is it that's holding it back right now? The CPU's okay, the GPU's okay? I don't know. Overhead, maybe a RAM overhead. How much RAM am I using right now? 12 gigs. Pulse monitor, golden tricorn. Why did it give me 2 of those, man? Perpetual motion swashbuckler. Pulse monitor, opening shot. Opening shot's great. Pulse monitor. Not great. It does have hammer forged, and it does have a range masterwork, so that's cool. We'll bump that guy up now. Better handling and better range. This is not bad. 93. What's my current one? 98. 98's excellent. Perpetual motion swashbuckler. Why don't these ever come with double perks, man? 98 already without the. This is a stability masterwork, which is that's okay. The handling's already really high on it anyway. I could bump to 98, but then I would lose some handling. If I quick charged it, then I don't need to. But then I miss out on the energy slots. I think it's pretty good at 88. Accurate is cool. Light mag, nah. Perpetual motion. I mean, I get bonus stability, handling, and reload speed while moving anyway, so I don't really need the extra handling and stability, I guess. And then that way I'm at 98, and I have perpetual motion to make up for that. And then I have swashbuckler, which is awesome. This weapon gains increased damage from melee kills and kills with this weapon. excellent. Reloading grants this weapon bonus handling and reduces incoming flinch for a short time, which is great. Alacrity, though, in many situations might be better.
Goodbye.
Let's see. Let's take a look at the channel. Let's get rid of some of my energy weapons real quick. That guy. Vision of Confluence. Found Verdict and Forgiveness. Killing on Adrenaline Junkie. Junkie's actually a pretty decent roll. What's up, everybody? I'm going to be doing a giveaway stream either tonight at 10 p.m. Pacific time or tomorrow or the next day. I just wanted to come on here to explain that because I was supposed to do it this past weekend and I was not able to. Some stuff came up and I was busy all weekend. But I am going to be doing it. And I also showed exactly how I'm doing it. Might as well buy some more of these shotguns, huh?
I am glad to see birds still nest in these holes.
2 at least.
Each of these is a duty. Promise to follow
2 red border ones, not that the red border means anything.
It is a strange feeling.
Swashbuckler, tunnel vision.
Understand. What other scraps can I give you to improve?
Swashbuckler's cool. We can go full bore as well. That way we can get to 98, but the stability is now garbage. Reload speed I don't care about. Not the best roll. What's the other one?
These walls will never break. Not so long as they are manned by
Demolitionist.
guardians like you.
For a grenade build, this might be cool, but PvP, not so
As long as we
much.
have the will to fight, the city will never be broken.
And the range on this one's kind of garbage. Sucks. Feels bad. But yeah, to anybody who wants to see how I'm doing it, I can show you an example in Python. Well, Spider more specifically. Just because the interface, the GUI, is like really familiar to me. As opposed to it being like a Python prompt or terminal.
She wanted to express herself. Checking.
I think this is kind of going to be the one, except Perpetual Motion Swashbuckler is actually also excellent. And then we can put counterbalance on it or targeting. $65 with counterbalance. That's pretty good. But honestly, because you're not rapid firing this thing, it doesn't really matter. I think the extra aim assist helps quite a bit more. And I don't need that stability and handling from perpetual motion. In any case, yeah. So it's going to be tonight at 10 p.m. or tomorrow or the following day. Today, tomorrow, or the next day. Oh, look, the event's over. I didn't even notice. I didn't get anything from it. I'm sure I have a bunch of candy I didn't use. Because I didn't do anything in there. But that's the plan, is it's going to be tonight, tomorrow, or the next day at 10 p.m. And I'm going to do a random drawing. I'm going to do it in real time. And whoever wins it, I'm going to give them a week to claim it. If after a week they have not claimed it, I'm giving it to somebody else. Because that's what happened last time. Alright, so that's it for me. I just figured I'd do the stream to clear things up because I was supposed to do it last weekend and I did not. But that's going to be it for me, guys. I'll see you guys later. Or I'll see you guys in a few hours. See ya.